Welcome to the Wolfenstein 3D walkthrough on the I Am Death Incarnate difficulty for the PC. I'm Jefferson Davis, and this is Episode 2, Floor 8, aka the Aardwolf Maze. What is the Aardwolf Maze, you may ask? Well, I'll just show you an overhead view of the map. As you can see, the right half of this map is a gray area with a brown wood area, just like any other normal map. However, look at the left side of this map. As you can see, it is a jumbled mess of little gray rooms, separated by multiple little white squares. Now, each of these white squares is a secret wall. There are well over 150 secrets in this Aardwolf Maze, as it has been called, because of a certain artifact found inside the maze, or rather at the end of the maze. But we'll get to that later. As you may notice in this maze, there are many empty rooms, but there are some things inside some of the rooms. Notice the little bluish-green circles. Those are extra lives, and there's a few of them inside. Now notice the little T's, the little bluish-green T's. Those are treasure items. I believe those are crosses, if I'm not mistaken. Now, look at the top right of the maze, as well as towards the center of the maze. See that little symbol that looks like a number symbol, almost? Or a pound symbol? That is actually an Episode 1 boss, Hans Gross. That's right, Hans Gross makes an appearance twice in this Aardwolf Maze, and both of them are accessible. And now notice the little white triangle at the top right of the maze, right next to an extra life. That is the hidden Aardwolf artifact, but I won't spoil what it is until I get there, which I will show off in this maze. Now, the last thing, notice the very bottom right of the map. Just to the left of those little yellow squares is a little green dot. That is an ammo clip. So yeah, that is all of the artifacts and all of the items within the maze. Now, about the map itself, it is impossible to get 100% secrets and 100% treasure. Impossible. You simply cannot do it. It's not because of you can get lost easily, or because of the greatness of the secret areas. So why is it impossible to get 100% secrets? Well, I'll tell you, but I'll tell you in a different image of this map. Notice the very bottom right of this maze. See the little blue square that I colored in, and the little red square that I colored in. Now, don't get confused. The blue and red square is any other secret area, but I took the liberty of color coordinating them to get you less confused. Now, when you go along your journey and you press on the blue secret area, secret areas in Wolfenstein 3D, the wall panels move back 2 spaces. Now, as you can see, if you press on the blue square from the right side, and that's the only side you can press it on, from the right side, the blue square will be pushed left 2 spaces. But where's the 2 spaces? It gets pushed right on top of the red square, meaning you cannot access that red area. No matter what you do, you cannot get behind the blue square to press on the red square. You just cannot. It's impossible. This pattern of flawed secret areas occurs multiple times within this map, and you can spot them sometimes, and I'll try to point them out as we come to them, but there are many that I will not come to because there's multiple flawed secret rooms behind secret rooms that are flawed. So there would be no way to point them out anyway. But anyhow, so why is it impossible to get 100% treasure then? Well, if you notice, the blue square pushed on top of the red square is hiding another secret room, which in turn is hiding an extra life. And an extra life is considered treasure. So you cannot access that. In fact, there's multiple treasure items inside this map that you cannot access, and I will point those out. But I will point those out as we come to them. I'm just telling you right now that there are some you cannot physically access at all. So you cannot get 100% secrets, and you cannot get 100% treasure. So therefore, I will not attempt to open up every single possible secret. I think the maximum number you can get is like 95 or 96%. I will not attempt that. I will, however, reveal to you every single possible item and how to get it. There are a few items you still can grab, and I will reveal how to grab all of them. And then, when the maze is done, I will reveal the secret Aardwolf artifact within the end of the maze. But, before we venture into the maze, we are going to take care of the right side of the map first, by exploring all the rooms, and getting both of the keys, and even getting to the exit, which, as you can see at the very bottom middle, those 3 yellow squares, that's the exit. We'll get to there. Just before we hit the exit switch, we'll go back out the yellow door, or the gold door, see the gold door to the right? Go up the hallway north, then turn left to that first secret area. That's the start of the Aardwolf maze. We'll start the Aardwolf maze after we complete the right side of the map. So, let's go ahead and get the right side of the map out of the way first. So that way, we can begin our Aardwolf adventures. Start this level by turning around and going around the starting island to the other side, to this door, and open it up. Kill the 3 guards in this room, but be careful. The door inside this room will open up, and a few Stoffel and several mutants will pour out of the door. So mow them down as you see them as best you can. It can be pretty tricky to do if you're caught off guard. I think that's the last of them. When they're cleared out, grab the ammo from this cage room and the health packs if you need them. Then exit this room and the next one. Back into the starting room. From this island here, go left into this area with several doors on the walls. We'll go left first and open up the door. Now this room has a door on the left and right. Open the one on the left first. Now this room can be dangerous. There's 4 mutants inside, so deal with them as best you can. When they're cleared out, go into the well room and grab the 2 dinners that they were protecting. Not much sustenance, but it'll keep us alive. Now in this room there's 3 guards, 2 in front of you and 1 to your right. Once they're dead, grab the ammo from each of these alcoves here, with the weird looking spears or javelins, I don't know. This door just takes us back out to the hallway. Convenient. Now these 2 doors will take you to the same room, so open up either one. 3 doors on this wall. Now these 2 doors right here will take you to the same room, but we'll come back in a few seconds. For now, open up the door on the right and alert the 3 Stoffel, then back out and mow them down as they appear. When they're dead, grab the ammo from inside this room, and here's your first secret, the red Nazi flag. Inside are 4 med packs, so grab what you need. There's plenty there. And now we'll open up these 2 doors. Strafe this right bend here and kill the 3 guards on duty. Then back up and the 2 doors in the bend right here will open up, revealing Stoffel, so mow them down as they appear in front of you. I know there's 2 more in that door there, but they have a hard time coming out sometimes. Grab the crowns and the med packs from this room, but I'm pretty healed up right now. Should be 1 more. Alright. Once those 2 are dead, grab the silver key from this room. Now these 2 are gold doors, so we can't open them yet, but we'll come back once we have the gold key. Just grabbing some ammunition. And now we'll head out, back into the starting room. From the starting island again, go left, and into this door. Now here, strafe the right bend again and mow down by strafe shooting these guards. And grab their ammo. If you need more ammo, there is more behind these barrels here. So grab your fill. Now, the area on the left here, there's nothing there, so don't bother going over there. There's the silver door, but we'll open up the door across from it first. Kill the lone guard, then grab the ammunition he was protecting. And now we'll open up the silver door. Run in, run out, because there's several guards to the left and right that are conveniently placed to the left and right. There's some ammo here in the corner if you need it. These two doors will take you to the same room. But be careful, there's a Schustoffel in front of you and many more to the left and right, and they can open up both doors. Not pleasant indeed, so keep your eye on both of the doors. Once they're all dead, grab their ammunition, as usual, and the gold key. And then the health packs if you need them. Just checking for more Schustoffel, and that's the last of them. So now we'll grab the ammunition here, 'cause I need it. Okay, now, near these dead guards here, there's a door hidden in a small niche, or alcove, whatever you want to call it. Kill the guards down the hallway, then venture further into the hallway, and, yeah, they sometimes like to do this. They'll venture into the empty rooms here. There's the last one. So once you kill all the guards, go back, and before we open up this first door here, there is a secret to the right of it. So open it up. And grab the chain gun. To the right of the chain gun, right here, is another secret. Inside is some treasure. Your final secret, apart from the Aardwolf Maze secrets. Oh, another crown. Can't forget that, baby. Alright, so once you have that, now we can open up the door here. This room has lots of barrels and a single med pack behind the barrels, so grab that if you need it. And inside this room is a loaded room filled with enemies. A couple Schustoffel and a few guards. So deal with them like this. Once again, grab the ammo and treasure and health. There's plenty to go around, so don't be shy to grab any. Especially the treasure. I love treasure. Go further down the hallway to this... yeah, all these doors. Open the one on the left and there's a bunch of tables, but that's it. This door takes us back to the hallway. But we'll open up this door inside here. Inside here is a nice cozy furnace, a well, a table with some pots and pans behind it, and a sink. And this door takes us back to the hallway. Inside this room, a med pack with several beds. Go back out, open up the next door, alcoves with water puddles. This door takes us back out to the hallway. The final door has a sink with a pool of water that must have leaked from the sink, I'm guessing. Open up the door, a basket. And that's it. There are no items, apart from that med pack in the bed area. So now we'll go all the way back to those 2 gold doors that we skipped, remember? Yeah, we'll go back to that. Go right from the starting island, and take these 2 double doors, and then these double doors. And there you are. Now, what's behind is a trap. Another trap. Fire into the room to alert all the mutants. There's a double door. That means they can open up both doors. So I like to stand behind the corner and take them out one by one, rather than trying to handle them 2 at a time. This is the easiest way I know how to deal with them. And it works. 'Cause I believe that's the last of them. So venture into this room with all the wells, and then grab the dinners. However many you need, there's a few in here. Yep, there was nothing else in that gold room. What a waste. But there is another gold door. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit out, back into the starting room again. Go around the starting island, completely around it, and follow the long hallway down to this gold door, and open it up. Kill the Stoffel and the few guards. And once they're dead, grab their ammunition, open up the exit door, kill the Stoffel, and there's the exit switch. But remember the Yardwolf maze, we still have to complete it. So go back out the gold door, go to your left, and then turn left to these 3 baskets, and behind the middle basket is the Yardwolf Maze secret entrance. Okay, now don't be confused about the color coordination of the maze that I did. There's a reason for each of the colored squares, and here it is. The green colored squares, from the start of the Yardwolf Maze, all the way until you get to the Yardwolf sign at the very top right of the maze, indicates the main path from the start to the Yardwolf sign. If you follow the green squares, they will eventually take you to the famous Yardwolf sign. The yellow squares indicate secret areas off the main path that will take you to accessible items, such as extra lives. These yellow squares I will be opening up and retrieving the accessible items from them, and then continuing on our merry way down the green squares until we get to another yellow path, and I will take that one and grab the other accessible items, and continue on until we get to the Yardwolf sign. The blue squares indicate totally accessible secret areas, but opening them will do you no good, for they'll either take you to a dead-end room or an inaccessible room. For instance, notice the blue squares towards the start of the Yardwolf maze. See the line of blue squares going north all the way up to the middle of the maze, and then the blue squares turn into red squares. Notice the last blue square. When you press on it from the south end, the blue square will be pushed on top of the red square. Now, red squares in this maze indicate inaccessible secret areas. You cannot access them no matter what you do. So, the blue squares will do you no good. They'll lead you to dead ends, and I will not be opening up all the blue squares. In fact, I'll be opening up none of the blue squares. All of them take you to dead ends or inaccessible areas, so there's no point in boring you to death opening up every possible secret area, because you can't get 100% anyway, so why even try? And like I said before, the red squares indicate inaccessible secret areas. You can't access them. Now, the purple items in this maze indicate accessible items. The purple circles indicate extra lives. The purple, what looks like a number sign in the middle of the maze, is Hans Gross. There is a second Hans Gross on the top right corner of the maze. He's also accessible, but I'll get to him later on. Now, the red items, like the red circles and the red small T's, indicate inaccessible items. The red circles are extra lives, and the red T's are crosses. Crosses are treasure. They're worth 100 points. In fact, you cannot get any of the crosses in this maze. It's impossible. All you can grab are extra lives. So, without further ado, we'll be opening up all the green squares and all the yellow squares, because the green squares will take us to the infamous Yardwolf sign, and the yellow squares will take us to all the accessible items. So, let's begin the Yardwolf maze. Alright, let's start the Aardwolf maze, shall we? Open up the secret in front of the middle basket here. Now in this room there's 4 ammo clips, so grab your fill. And then open up the next secret on the left wall. And here's the start of the Aardwolf maze. Long drawn out. Verboten, which I believe means forbidden. But who cares? We're gonna bust into this maze. We're gonna conquer this maze, for sure. Now here's your first obtainable item, the ammo clip. So with that, we're gonna continue on with the maze, and continue opening up these big secrets. Long secrets. Probably won't be talking a whole lot because I'm trying to pay attention to the map as well. I got Wolfenstein 3D in a windowed mode. And I'm trying to pay attention to the secrets here. Because it is very easy to get lost. Like, more easy than you might think. Whoops, that was the wrong button there. This is my 18th attempt at the maze. Or at least trying to get to the first Hans Gross. The reason why it's taken so long is because there's so many secret areas, and if you go down the wrong path, it's easy to go down the wrong path. If you go down the wrong path, you don't know you're going down the wrong path, so you end up, screwing the whole thing up. More secrets. Yep, this continues, not forever, so don't worry about that, but it does continue for a while. For sure. I mean, it's no easy task. Alright, now we'll get off the beaten path to grab an extra life. Through these next 2 secret rooms. Behind this secret should be a door, which there is. And behind the door is an extra life. That's your second obtainable item. There's the secret. Alright. So we'll continue on. Yep, a lot of secrets. Now, this whole thing about the Aardwolf maze, why was it created? Well, it was part of a contest that id Software was having. As I said, there's an Aardwolf sign at the very end of this maze, and something in particular about that sign was part of the contest, which you'll see at the end of the maze. Exactly what that contest was. But yeah, this whole thing, this whole setup of secret areas was just this horrendous trap to get you lost very easily so that it would be very hard to find the maze. Not find the maze, what am I thinking? To find the artifact. Because back then, in 1992, there were no map editors readily available. So you couldn't go into a map and look to see where you were going. You had to guess. Which would take a long time to do, of course. just long. But we're getting closer to Hans Gross. Starting to approach his chamber, or his room, rather. One more secret. And we should be there. Oh, there's his door. Okay, I'm gonna save it here so that I don't have to restart if I die. I'll be back soon. Alright, I saved it, and now we're ready to tackle Hans Gross. Let me make sure I got some good strafing room here. Open up the door, and there he is. You want to conserve your ammo as much as you can. Blast into him without missing too many shots, which is pretty hard to do. Okay, he's dead. He does drop a gold key, by the way, but it's useless. And in this room, there's nothing in here. Just him himself. Alright, he's dead. So now to find our way out of this area so we can continue on with the maze. Let's see. Yes, there's the secret. I found it. Alright. Now, I'm just looking at the map to make sure I know where I'm going. Because I don't want to take the blue area. Not the blue area, but the side area that goes to a dead end. That would not be good. Right now we're taking a side area, however, but it leads us to a treasure item, which we will get to in about 6 or 7 secrets. Yeah, this whole maze is pretty monotonous, but hey, at least I'm showing you where every single obtainable item is, and every single enemy. Like I said, you can't get 100% treasure, but I will show you every single obtainable treasure you can get, so that you can get the maximum number possible. And there's the door that has an extra life. So grab that and add it to your treasure collection. Now to go back, all the way back to the main path. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Okay, there's the bend. There's another bend. Okay. A few more secrets. Okay, now we turn right, and okay, now we're back on the main path. Good. And right here. Again, we're going down a side area so that we could obtain another treasure item. Just making sure I know which wall to look at first. And there's the door, with another extra life. This does help replenish our ammo. Now to go back to the main path again, and continue on. Let's see. I don't want to miss the secret, and there it is. Perfect. And then if I turn left, there'll be a secret. Yes. Perfect. Now to journey to the Aardwolf maze. I mean, the Aardwolf location. The Aardwolf sign location. And this maze is turning me backwards. Getting me lost in the head. Yeah, it's pretty confusing, but You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Alright, just a couple more secrets. Okay. Now these two wall panels, you have a choice to make. What choice is that? Here's the decision. See those two secrets stacked on top of each other? The top secret is green colored and the bottom secret is not colored in at all. It's just gray. If you press the green secret area, it will be pushed back against the secret area behind it, which in turn is hiding a door, which is hiding Hans Gross. So by pressing that green secret area, you can't access Hans Gross at all, but you can access the door, which will take you to the Aardwolf sign and an extra life. Now, if you press on the uncolored secret area, it will be pushed against the door itself, leading to the Aardwolf sign. So you can't access the Aardwolf sign, but you'll be able to access Hans Gross. So you have a choice to make. Choose the Aardwolf sign or another Hans Gross. Now, I will be showing you the Aardwolf sign, okay? But then I will reload it. I'll save my game, I will reload it, and I will kill Hans Gross because I want 100% kills in this map. I don't want to leave this level with less than 100% kills. But before I do that, I will be showing you the Aardwolf sign. So let's go see the Aardwolf sign. Here we go. Alright, we'll press on the left wall here, the left panel, because we want to get to the Aardwolf maze. Turn right, there's the door, and... what? They must have gotten rid of the Aardwolf maze. I mean, the Aardwolf sign in this version of Wolf 3D. Shoot! Yeah, this version's 1994. I think the original's 1992. I don't know why they got rid of it. No, that's okay. I'll just show you a JPEG image of the Aardwolf sign. That way, you can actually see it. So, here's the JPEG image of the Aardwolf sign. Call Apogee. Say Aardwolf. Yep, that is the hidden artifact in the Aardwolf maze. This was part of a contest that id Software put up, but Apogee owned the rights to Wolf 3D since they were the ones distributing it. So call Apogee and say Aardwolf. The first person to do so, to call Apogee, would win some sort of prize or whatever. I can't remember what it was. But they discontinued the contest almost immediately after releasing the game. The reason for it was because the map editors for Wolf 3D somehow got released. I don't know if id Software released them to the public, or if somehow, somewhere, someone got a copy of the map editor and actually plastered Episode 2 Mission 8's map all over the internet. So people were able to easily find the maze, or not easily, but relatively easier finding the maze rather than having to search through it by yourself. So they quickly discontinued that, and that may be the reason why in the 1994 or whatever year, I can't remember what year, the 1994 version of Wolf 3D, they took the sign out. But in the original Wolf 3D 1992 release, you can still see the sign that says Call Apogee, say Aardwolf. So yeah, that's that story. So now we'll load the game back up, and we will kill the second Hans Gross so that we can get 100% kills, and then we can finally exit this map. Finally. Okay, now we'll press on the right wall here so that we can gain access to Hans Gross and get 100% kills. Now see, it blocks the door. You can't access the Apogee sign. So we'll open up this secret here, and there's the door to Hans Gross. I want to make sure again I have enough strafing room here to escape his clutches. Ouch. That kinda hurt. That was my face. Now my face is halfway gone. Wow. Oh, and with 1 ammo to spare. I was thinking I would have to use my knife against him. And in that room there's nothing in it. Okay, now comes the daunting task of actually exiting the maze. I've opened up so many secrets, and it's pretty easy to get lost along the secrets you've already opened that lead to side areas. You know, side doors that take you to extra lives, or the other Hans Gross. Yeah, pretty easy, so I've got to make sure where I'm going here. I'm trying to follow... Well, there's the first Hans Gross. I accidentally went... Must have gone down the side area by accident. I hope I'm not going back to the second Hans Gross now. That's what's so frustrating about this maze. But at least it's done. You know, at least I got every item, I got every enemy, well, every obtainable item, rather. I've been up for hours doing this. I think 11 or 12 hours, I'd say. Not in a row, but off and on, practicing the maze. Feels like I'm going in circles here right now, but I'm obviously not. I'm going down one way. Well, there's the ammo clip near the beginning, so oh, we made it. Hallelujah. Some more ammo. I'm not going to go back and grab health or ammo. There'll be health and ammo in the next level, since that's a boss level. But now we'll exit. I'm done. Oh God. I never want to see floor 8 again of episode 2. You know, when I first told my friends that I was going to do episode 2 mission 8 of Wolfenstein 3D, I jokingly said I was going to do the maze. Okay, it was a joke to begin with. Then I thought about it and said, why don't I do the maze? I don't think there's on YouTube as of yet a complete walkthrough of the maze showing off every obtainable item. I don't think there is. I could be wrong. I have searched, but I couldn't find one. There are a couple of videos though that do show the Aardwolf sign, but not the items. They don't show off every item. So I think I'm the first one to do so, which is a nice feeling, nice rewarding feeling, but gargantuous task. 100% kills, so I did kill both Hans Grosses successfully. You can run out of ammo pretty quickly, so you want to make sure you shoot them as accurately as you can, which is pretty easy to do. All you gotta do is strafe in front of him, fire, then strafe for cover again. Anyway, it's done. Floor 8. We're gonna move on to floor 9, which is the final map of episode 2, which is a boss battle with Dr. Shabs. I'm thinking I'm pronouncing that right. I could be wrong, but who cares? It's my pronunciation, not yours. Anyway, I will see you next time, everybody. And take care. I'm Jefferson Davis.